Have you ever felt like there's an invisible force shaping the course of your life? A subtle current pulling you along paths you didn't consciously choose. It's not just coincidence or luck playing a game of chance with your days. What's happening inside of you, in the quiet depths of your mind and heart, is directly influencing what shows up outside in the tangible weave of your existence. Life's journey is a dance between two realms: the internal, where your thoughts and feelings simmer, and the external, where those inner stirrings take form. Every action you take, every thought you dwell on, every emotion you let linger, it's all part of the choreography, guiding you along highways that run beneath the surface of your awareness. In every person, two forces are at play, two travelers sharing the same road, one driven by the senses and the relentless clamor of the external world, the other rooted in imagination and the boundless expanse of inner vision. These forces often collide, tugging at you like a rope pulled taut in a game of wills. The external self, the outer you, is tethered to what's immediate and concrete: the sights you see, the sounds you hear, the textures you touch. It's the part that reacts to a harsh word, frets over a looming deadline, or savors the warmth of sunlight on your skin. Meanwhile, the inner self, the quiet dreamer, lives in a different realm, fueled by imagination, by the dreams you cradle in secret, by the feelings that ripple through you when no one's watching. It's the voice that whispers of what could be, even when the world shouts what is. Both parts matter. They're the yin and yang of your being, but it's the inner self that holds the reins to your outer reality. The more you align your inner thoughts and emotions with what you want, peace, purpose, connection, the more likely you are to see those desires bloom into the world around you. It's not about ignoring the external or pretending the bills don't need paying. It's about recognizing that your inner world is the engine, the spark that sets the outer in motion. When these two forces work in harmony, when the outer follows the lead of the inner, the tug-of-war ends, and life begins to flow like a river finding its course. Think of your inner world as a vehicle, not a clunky machine bound by steel and gears, but a force of energy, fluid and alive, moving beyond the limits of the physical. Every decision you make, every desire that stirs your heart, starts as a glimmer in your mind, a fleeting thought, a quiet feeling. When you nourish that glimmer with deep emotion, whether it's the spark of excitement, the steady glow of hope, or the warm ember of gratitude, it gains momentum, gathering strength like a wind picking up speed. It begins to ripple outward, touching your external reality, shaping the choices you make, the people you draw near, the opportunities that seem to appear from nowhere. This is where the power of visualization steps into the spotlight, a tool as simple as it is transformative. When you envision a future moment, say, crossing the finish line of a long-held goal, or basking in the joy of a dream fulfilled, you must do more than just see it like a picture on a screen. You must feel it. Let it soak into you until it's as real as the ground beneath your feet. The power lies not in the image alone, but in the emotion you weave into it. The thrill of victory, the peace of arrival, the gratitude of having it. Now, the stronger and more vivid that feeling, the more it imprints on your subconscious, signaling to the universe that this is your truth. Your external world, ever the faithful mirror, begins to shift to match that inner vision, sometimes subtly, sometimes in ways that take your breath away. Take a moment to consider your deepest desires, not the fleeting wants, but the ones that tug at your soul, the ones that keep you awake in the stillness of night. Picture them vividly, as if you could step into them right now. The job that lights you up, the love that holds you steady, the freedom that lets you breathe. Feel the excitement of having them already, the pulse of joy racing through you, the quiet certainty that it's yours. Now, understand that this inner movement, this journey you take in your mind, is what shapes the external actions you'll take tomorrow, next week, next year. Your imagination isn't just fantasy. It's the starting point of all creation, the seed that sprouts into reality when tended with faith and feeling. This principle isn't new. It's been woven into the stories of those who've dared to dream beyond their circumstances. A blind woman in San Francisco once imagined herself being driven to work, not as a wistful hope, but with the vivid feeling of freedom and ease, the wind in her hair, the hum of the road beneath her. Within days, her inner vision took form. A stranger, unprompted, offered to drive her to work every morning, turning her imagined moment into a lived one. This wasn't luck. It was the power of her inner world reaching out, reshaping the outer to match. Countless others have walked this path. Inventors, artists, everyday people like you, using their imagination and emotions to bend reality toward their will. Your inner world holds the keys to your outer reality. It's the compass, the map, the fuel for the journey. Focus on what you desire, not with a clenched fist, but with an open heart, and imagine it with intense feeling as if it's unfolding before you now. Then, take inspired action in the real world. Small steps, bold leaps, whatever feels right, to align with that inner truth. The journey you take in your mind isn't separate from the one you walk in your waking hours. It's the foundation, the unseen highway that guides your feet. Your thoughts and emotions are the building blocks of your experience, each one a brick laid on the road ahead. You are the creator of your own reality, not a bystander waiting for permission, not a puppet of fate, but a driver with your hands on the wheel. Everything you need to manifest your dreams is already within you. A spark of imagination, a pulse of feeling, a whisper of belief. Align your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. Let them sing in harmony, and you'll be amazed at how the external world begins to rearrange itself in your favor, like a puzzle clicking into place. The highways of your inner world are waiting for you to travel them. Vast and open, stretching toward horizons you've yet to see. Step onto them with courage, with wonder, with the daring to believe they'll lead you exactly where you're meant to go.